Welcome back to Achieve or Die. I don't know why all the villagers are staring at me right now, but they are. Today is going to be a mining day, which means I do need to get food for the caves because I currently have carrots and potatoes, and that's not really the best for me. In my opinion, I need better food than what I currently have. So, where's the next pig? I'm gonna kill some of these pigs. Sorry, pig. I need to make sure I have at least two though. So you two go ahead and stick around, and I'll kill all the other ones I can find. I will need to make a farm eventually so I can actually get food. This is actually good. Speaking of farm, hey, we just steal the villagers' wheat. That's fine. And then, yeah, I'm going to be caving today. So that'll be the main focus of this episode. Once I get all equipped for caving, I think I have enough wood. So we should be clear on that. And I just want to make sure I have enough food. So I'm going to go around and remove some of these pigs from the world. That is, wow, Oxeye Daisy is quite lovely, I guess. This version. I would like to put torches all over the village, actually, ideally, so that mobs don't spawn in the village, but we'll see. Okay, they are going to their beds. I'm going to put some torches out here. It's not going to be perfect, but it will help, I hope. I hope it will help protect the villagers. I just don't know how secure I can make this village. But we'll see. We'll see if this is secure enough. Okay, so this is kind of secure, kind of not. I'm gonna go and sleep. Right, you would give me diamond chest plate. What do I need? Need these. Probably need these. Potatoes, honestly, probably be good to smelt those. Cook them, sorry. I'll leave the carrot in the chest. I have wood. And I have a small amount of cobblestone. This should be, yeah, this should be good. Okay, so we'll go caving tomorrow and hopefully it'll be less precarious than that. Cook the potatoes because those will probably be my main food source, honestly. I'll do half of you and the other half of you. And then crafting table, bread. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. But yeah, it's so much nicer to be able to actually like craft efficiently in this game. There is still plenty of wheat around. Okay, so I have 3 buckets. I should probably have some lava buckets. What do I have for achievements right now? I need to get diamonds because I have Hot Topic, Sniper Duel. So I need to find some saddles. I need to get a fishing rod. I could probably go fishing if I have string, so I could do that real quick because I am gonna go caving, and I think that it would probably be beneficial to get some of these other achievements out of the way. I don't actually know if this is one of the better fishing versions yet or not. I didn't need 3 string, I needed 2. Okay, there we go. And then we'll go get some water. Because I think fish was one of the things I needed to. Well, I need fish. Duh. I think that's one of the trades. That doesn't work. Okay. Waterfall. Also probably need a good source. If I find a saddle and I can lead a pig off of a cliff, that would probably be a lot easier than it was the last time I played. Okay. Right. We're back to poppies. This is a farm. I need to find a water source that's away from the village. Here it is. Here's one. Good, good. Go fishing in the pond. That goes really far, actually. Wow, okay. But we'll just get the fishing done real quick and then I'll get to the next bit and we'll go caving. Hopefully I'll remember at some point what the necessities are for some of these. Yeah, this is not a good version for fishing, is it? Well, I see the particles, so maybe it is. Maybe it'll bob down. I don't know. Hmm. Really long fishing. I should write down coordinates. I'll just keep fishing for the time being. 287, 68, 191. I need to find that cave I was in yesterday. Or it's not yesterday. Wow, yesterday. Last time. Just to feel a bit better. Yeah, okay. I think 1 is good for right now. Something I was thinking about was doing an AFK fish farm because I've made those before, back before you had to do a 5 by 5 by 5. Um, and those are pretty good for ensuring that um, you get resources. It's like, quite frankly, potatoes are really good. This is a very good, solid thing to have. Right, what was I saying? AFK fish farms are pretty good for getting resources, and the things that took me forever in the last one might not take me as long if I have, like, enchants and things. I don't know, we'll have to see. I don't fully know the enchantment process, like what exactly is good and where. Okay, those are good. And then we've got those. I'll just take some coal from here. I didn't need to take the coal from here, that's fine. The fish in there. I'll throw a few potatoes in there too. Once this smelts down, and we'll just, yeah. Okay, there we go, and we'll put the potatoes in there. Okay, another achievement down. Hooray. We don't have to worry about fishing anymore, unless we want to trade with the villagers, which also doesn't seem to really have achievements connected to it. That's fine. I will take this guy and this guy, because that's just for the sake of that. And we're gonna go caving now with the very messy inventory that I have. So I think there was a cave over this way somewhere that I was in at one point. Yeah, it looks like there's a cave over here. And I am somehow, once again, almost out of coal. So I need to make more torches, find some coal in this cave. I think this is where the spawner was. Yeah, this is where the spawner was. Okay, we're gonna light up this way a little bit and then some coal. That's not what I meant to press. Get some coal and back to the spawner, see if it's got a saddle in it. Yeah, that should be good. I don't need too much coal. We'll just see if this is a spawner or not. That's not gonna be the right poke. Oh, that's water. What on earth? What is this? Oh, I don't like that. Just gonna be annoying about it. Okay, there's water in this. So is this a spawner or not? What is this? Oh, this is the well. This is not a spawner. This is the well. I just dug into the well. Okay. Well, that's good to know, I guess. So we'll touch that back up again. Don't need that. Right. I guess that's not a spawner. We'll have to find one still. But there should be other things, like maybe there's something in the desert that'll get us what we need. Or maybe there'll be some other things. I don't know. We'll just have to see. But for right now, we need to find our way down to Y11, which I'm just going to light up the caves first, because that makes me feel slightly safer. And I still do need a lot of iron for that achievement, so we'll keep grabbing iron as we go. This doesn't go any deeper, so I'm going to need to take a different vein down. Yeah. I really should have planned this more than I did, because I wasn't expecting to get this far this fast. I wasn't expecting to be done with the other one in 13 episodes. So now that we're on episode 2 of the second one, I'm just like, oh wow, this is just zooming by. It's going way faster than I thought it would. Get out of my way, bat. Get out of my way. Go away. Um, so it's nice to have the supplies. Like, it's nice to know that I can get through that version fast. So if I do decide to go back to the other versions and get those done again, I'll be able to do that pretty easily just because I got through that one pretty quick. It doesn't take much to get through those versions. I know that most of my worlds that I've done, I've never gotten through all of the achievements before. So that was like technically my first time getting all achievements. So that was pretty, well, it's not technically, it is, but it's not in the versions that I've played before. So like that was my first time playing that version, and it was also my first time getting every achievement in a version of Minecraft, which is pretty exciting, honestly, for someone who likes to be a completionist and never can succeed at being a completionist because I just can't usually dedicate myself that much to focusing on those sorts of things. Typically, like I'll give myself a goal and then I'll try and complete it, but I won't ever finish completing it because I just don't have the skill level necessary. And I think Minecraft is maybe one of the only games where I can safely say that I probably could get every achievement in every version. But I just don't know for sure about the newer versions, whether I could do it in the newer versions. Like, there's ways to cheese the achievements or, like, get through them easily. Like, I know that the two phantoms with the crossbow, there's, like, an achievement to kill phantoms with the crossbow. And I've tried to do that authentically and not succeeded before, so then I figured it was just beyond my skill level, and so I didn't plan on getting through there, but I think some of these versions, now that I know those tricks, if I can't get it done, then I can just, they're better at aiming now. If I can't, then I'll just figure out like I'll use a speedrunning technique only on the ones that I can't actually get on my own. So like, we didn't give up on, I don't typically want to give up like I did on the sniper duel achievement because I couldn't get the sniper duel achievement. Ideally that's not something that's just gonna keep happening, but you know, it might. This is bigger than I thought it was. Okay. Right. So we're gonna go and get a stack of torches. We're gonna go this way first. But yeah, like some of those things I just don't have the preparation or I I don't have, I wouldn't say I'm very good at video games. I'm decent at this video game, but that's because I've been playing it for a while and I've acquired some strategies for staying decent at it. Like I wouldn't say I'm good at Minecraft, but it's one of my better games, is basically all I'm trying to say there because well, you've probably seen. I mean, while I didn't die in the other one, again, this is normal mode. Well, so normal should be like the default difficulty if you're familiar with the game. Like, people can play on peaceful, that's fine. People can play on easy. It's just, if I'm at a point where I can play on normal mode, then I'm kind of happy and satisfied with my skill level because I'm playing on normal and it's not too bad for me. And I thought this cave was a lot bigger than it is. So then I'm just a lot happier with like my progress when I get through things because it's like, oh hey, I've done this, I did this, and I can sit comfortably in a world and not die most of the time once I get through the first few nights. And there's some silly times when I still die, or there's some spots where it's like, I don't know how people can survive that spot. Like, I dug into a combined spawner once, and it was a zombie and a skeleton spawner, and it was behind a water stream. So the water stream was pushing me into the spawners, but I couldn't get out of the spawner, so it was one of the newer versions, so I had a shield. I couldn't get myself out of the spawners, and then like I was standing there, I had diamond armor and everything, but I couldn't get out of the spawner, and the water just kept pushing me back into the spawner, so I just couldn't survive that one. And I don't know how I would have been able to survive that one. I've tried to think about it a few times. It's not the biggest deal to die in normal mode, it just sucked because all my stuff despawned. But, you know, what can you do? And then to what should you do? But, I don't know what I'm saying here. Even the most experienced players probably have struggles in the game still. Like, you can get really careless sometimes. I get careless when I play in hard mode because I forget that it's hard mode. Oh, hey. Are we gonna have better luck with this fella? I don't know. Let's probably try and clear out the cave first if we can, because I haven't been doing that when I was doing the other ones. I feel like I spend so much time in mine shafts now that it's just unbelievable. Since starting this series and doing the last one, I spend a lot more time in mine shafts than I ever had before. So this is gonna need torches because that's the light source over there. I don't typically spend this much time in mine shafts. I don't usually find this many mine shafts as quickly, but I guess that comes with the territory of, you know, needing materials from the mine shafts for things like the iron. I need 15 stacks of rails, which is 6 times 15 stacks of iron, and I don't know the math on that. Actually, I should probably collect some of the rails since I'm in here. We have our expensive luxury here. Yeah. I won't be running out of wood anytime soon, although the mineshaft is nice. I never find, this is kind of funny, I never find mineshafts when I want to find a mineshaft. It's always when I'm looking for something else that I will find a mineshaft in a cave. And I don't know why that's so silly to me, but it is. And I'm just kind of like, oh, well, I guess that's something. I guess that's fine. Ooh, gold. We have a lot of supply. What level are we on? This is 15. This is pretty good, actually. So I'll light up the cave real quick and go back around and mine. There are some holes. Right, okay. Don't need coal right now, but it's good to know that there's coal in the cave. I like to leave some of the coal. I think I want to leave some of the coal, I mean, because if I leave the coal, and I come back to this cave later to collect some of the resources that I didn't get the first time, or if I run out of coal, it's nice to have a reserve of coal nearby that I don't have to have torches for. And yeah, lighting up this cave and then leaving coal in the lit up areas is probably a good idea for me. Before I start strip mining and looking for my full set of diamond. I am happy because this is a version that has an anvil in it. I'm fairly certain there are anvils in this version of Minecraft. If there aren't, I'm going to be so confused as to how we got this far without them. But you know, it's not really the priority. Redstone. Could try and make some farms. It's been a while since I've used redstone decently. I think the last time I was considered any sort of expert on redstone was, and this is only in my friend group. I wouldn't say I was ever actually an expert in redstone. Was but the last time I was the best in my group of friends that knew how to use redstone was when I first started playing, because they had those little handbooks that they sold. I don't know if they still sell them. They might actually. But Minecraft sold those handbooks on like, oh, how to do this and this. And I got really good at making piston doors. I don't make piston doors anymore because I kind of don't really see the point in them anymore. Sorry to people who are really into redstone, but I just, like, my use for redstone kind of just sticks to farms now, if at all. And then those are just tutorial based. So then I'll make the farm with the redstone, but that's about as far as I'll go. Actually, I want to tell you this because this is kind of funny to me. And since I guess caving is my kind of story time when I'm better at talking. When I was in the other version, like researching how to get Enderman faster, I found this like, no, it wasn't, well, it was. Yeah, it was when I was trying to figure out the Enderman, and then I was like, oh, well, I don't need that because that's just a mob spawner. Like, that's just a mob grinder. But I went back to it because I forgot what it was. And there's this like really old video, I think it's like 12 years old, of a Minecraft YouTuber that I currently still watch. Um, and he had a tutorial on how to make a mob grinder in the first version of Minecraft, like the 1.0 version that I'd been playing in. And apparently there's like some complicated niche that I didn't really realize that it used to be way more difficult to make those. So the more you know, I guess. But yeah, he's still making videos and he started really early, and most of the people I started watching that long ago, yeah, I need to turn this down, hang on. Most of the people I was watching that long ago actually don't play Minecraft anymore, so it was kind of nice to be like, oh hey, I can probably come here and look at this guy's channel if I want to find some of the, what is it? I can come here and I can watch, well, I can tell you who it is. It's not Zoomovoid. Made a mob grinder thing 12 years ago, and I kind of looked at the tutorial. I didn't need it. Unfortunately, it wasn't useful to me, but it was kind of interesting to see how he changed over time. And most of the YouTubers I watched when I first started like looking into Minecraft and things like that, they don't play Minecraft anymore. They play like Roblox or something else. I'm gonna pull a complete blank on it. They play different games now. So it was nice to see that one of the older content creators, still a content creator, and he still enjoys it. So it's nice to know that Exuma Void still enjoys making Minecraft videos, even today. Did I not put coal in this furnace? I did not put coal in this furnace. Okay. Should I get some redstone? I don't know that I'll use it, but I do know that redstone functions in this version. I don't remember how advanced it is because the people I started watching when I was first starting out personally did not use redstone like at all. They kind of were just the same kind of players that I was, just kind of meander, do a little bit of everything. But maybe we'll use some redstone. I mean, I might need to make a farm or something. We'll see. It depends on the challenges we face, I guess. But redstone's actually good. You know what? For the rails achievement, redstone's good. If nothing else, we have it for the rails. I need to make a shovel. I'm gonna make a shovel, I think. It does iron. Seeing as I still can't make a shield, but I can use that. And this needs to go in my hotbar. So then we take the coal. That is some very noisy, I don't need this in my, there we go. Cobblestone's good. Where are these spiders? I can hear them. This is probably a terrible idea going looking for spiders, actually. I have 2 torches, apparently. What needs to be in my hotbar? You don't. I actually need to be that much. No, you don't need to be that much. I need more you. I can hear them. It's okay. Where are they? Are they above me? I really shouldn't dig straight up, but I'm gonna just... Where are they? Where are these spiders? They're up here, probably. I don't know where. Yeah. Let's see. Where did I come up? Was it over here? Right here. Okay. So I don't want to lose my furnace. That would not be a good thing. I'm gonna get some flint out of these gravel pieces, probably. Just because I can and will be using arrows, as I always do. And as it turns out, I apparently... No, it's not I apparently. It's my aim in terms of long distance use of a bow is terrible. So I need the extra arrows if I can get them. But I think now that arrow or bows can be enchanted, we can get infinity too, which would be really nice. It would be great if I could get infinity. Chicken farm, that might be something. Yeah, I might need a chicken farm. Okay, I'm just brainstorming everything I need because I don't really know what else to talk about. Yeah, I don't really know. It's kind of funny, how I got into, like, I had a lot of things influencing me and getting me into Minecraft, obviously. And Minecraft is pretty influential on its own without, like, oh, hey, you should play this game sort of thing. But I had friends who played Minecraft, so, you know, I played factions, and I was not good at factions, but I played it. Um, I would never claim to be good at PvP. I know I said I'm like decent at Minecraft now. Um, that includes being somewhat decent at Minecraft fighting other players. But it's not. I'm sick of waiting. We're just gonna take these because I don't want to sit around here while I can hear spiders. We're gonna go diamond mining. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna go down further because we have lots of lava here, which is really good. Oh, here, let me just go in a big circle and right there. Yeah, right back where I was. But this is lower. This is 11. Okay, we'll go this way. Um, I don't even know what I was saying now, but it's nice to get through some of this. Do I have the light level? Can I see that? I'm not used to, let's see. I'm not used to this like at all, so I'm kind of weary of, I think light level 7 is where mobs spawn, so this is probably, and I know I'm not doing this in the most effective way. I know I'm not mining efficiently, but I'm just kind of gonna go through it. Hope my villagers aren't dead in my village, because they might be because it got dark out before I left the surface, but we'll see. I'm kind of just all over the place, I guess. I am still pretty excited about the start of this series. I will say that. There's a cave. Cool. Got some zombies here. Um, no thank you, creeper. No thank you. Where is the... Okay, we're gonna light it up. And we're gonna run this way, and we're gonna go over here, and we're gonna take some more iron. Can hear them everywhere. That was not productive. That's an emerald. What biome am I in? Am I in a mountain biome? I must be. Oh, I kind of forgot that you could just find emeralds. Yeah. That's kind of funny that I just completely forgot that that was a thing. Oh, here's that again. Hey, buddy. Been a minute, hasn't it? Cave. Yeah, I've been over here. Okay, but not all the way through. Gosh dang it, I didn't get through the entire cave before exploring parts of the mine shaft like I said I was. That's fine. We're gonna take a stack of rails now. We'll come back. And I kept saying that last time and then I didn't come back, but I actually should honestly come back. This is probably really dark. Okay, we're gonna light that up. Let's see. More iron. Iron's really good to have. That's the main priority of this mission. So even if I don't find diamonds, I can throw out like planks and things like that. It's a lot of iron. This is good. This is very good actually. Lots of iron for rails. I'm actually gonna need to figure out where to put those once I get to that point. But yeah, I don't know what I was saying. I have once again lost my train of thought. We have a skeleton over here. I'm hoping that it's not gonna be difficult to there's another emerald. To find. See, I'm seeing gold. I'm seeing the orange. Oh, what it. These are colors. Uh-huh. All of this is colors. I'm seeing the green of the emeralds and thinking it's a creeper, and then I'm seeing the creeper and being confused and being like, wait, is it an emerald? And I don't know the answer. So it's always kind of funny. 16. So that'll give us another stack of torches. And not more. And there's coal. Okay. I'll take the coal. Yeah, I kind of was all over the place. Minecraft wasn't the first like video game I started playing. I think I started with Tropica, which is not really a game I would say I'd ever play again. At this point, I mean, it's fun as like a puzzle game. As far as puzzle games go, it's a fun one. But it's all paid now. And I don't know, I don't think it's worth that. I don't think it's worth that. It started out as a free game and it's no longer a free game, so I'm just like, I don't need it. But it was very fun to try and like puzzle out, oh, how do you do this? How do you get through this? So you wanted to get your medal, and so that was the game I'd play, and I got into that game because of my older siblings. Um, so that's nice. They kind of get Pop Tropica too. They understand it probably better than I do, if I'm honest. But yeah, I like playing multiplayer, and I think I said at one point that I don't. Well, what should I get rid of? Dirt. Um, I like playing multiplayer on certain games. It just helps hold me better accountable. Like, I'll play on a server just by myself and be isolated in my own little corner, and I'll be more productive than I ever am in a single player world. But I think part of it's also like plugins they use, so maybe that's a thing. I don't know for sure that that's what the case is, but that's what I think the case is. When it comes to me playing on servers. Um, I also have played some other games, which is why I'm very determined to say that I'm not very good at video games because I'm not very good at platformers, I would say. I would stand firm on that, I think. That platformers are not my game. But I can try. I've played Hollow Knight before, and I kind of struggled my way through it. It was rough, if I'm honest. That's a difficult game for someone who plays with a mouse and keyboard exclusively, and suddenly the controls aren't WASD, they're the arrow keys. And not using a mouse was very strange for me. I will say that. But it was still very fun. It's an enjoyable experience, and I go back and I play it sometimes. Still in my spare time. But yeah. I was a bit of a simmer for a while. Sims is, well, you can say Sims is an easy game because it's a simulation game, but Sims was fun. I actually, before I got The Sims, I had Minecraft first. So I would play those mods where they had kind of like Sims, sort of. Like they had the interactive villager mods. Those are really fun for me because I love the villagers in Minecraft and I love playing with them. It's just in the older versions, it's not very ideal to use the older villagers, but I like them. So I like to play with them and like stay in the villages and trade and stuff. I know that's not everyone's play style, and it's kind of I got made fun of. I get teased a little bit for that because like I play and then I hum and then I'm like and I'm like thinking in the game when I'm playing with my friends and they've joked that I am basically an NPC. Like I am a visitor in Minecraft, but I'm a little more advanced than that because I can do the survival aspect a bit better. But that just comes from having needed to know how to do that. When I first started playing Minecraft, I would play in um, peaceful mode because I couldn't figure out how to fight the mobs without scaring myself. So like I still jump at the mobs. They scare me a lot more than they probably should. But I still get scared of them. And so I'll be playing and then the mob will jump out and I'll scream and I'll push buttons and things. Like I don't scream, but like I do the sharp inhale of breath scared thing. Ooh, emerald. And we will get rid of the gravel in our inventory. I apparently have 35 of them. So I want emeralds. Those are good. Those are good for my villagers. I need to find more of them though. and ideally get a better pickaxe and find diamonds and things like that. There's another emerald. That's good for me. But yeah, I can do a little bit of everything in Minecraft. I can play the mini games and try to survive combat and things like that, but that's just if I'm like, I don't have a goal in mind. I'll just be like, oh, well, here's something that'll give me a goal. I will play mini games to have a goal in mind when I play because I like playing Minecraft just in general overall. I used to be big in mini games. I'm not anymore. I'm a survival person now. At one point in time, I played exclusively in creative mode. And dude, this skeleton man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, dude. Get down here. Stop shooting me. There we go. Okay. We'll throw that out. Combine. There we go. We're gonna go back down here. I think there's, what level is this? 13. This is 11. So we'll go this way. I'm trying so hard not to get caught up in the mine shaft because it's not low enough for what I'm trying to find. But it is like low enough that I should be doing things. Yep. Where's the sticks? We'll turn those into torches so that I have more inventory space. Okay. Take that and keep mining. So yeah, we're gonna keep going for diamonds here. And one of these times I'm gonna finish a story that I'm telling, but I don't think that'll happen very well. It's actually kind of funny to think about because like I'm not a very good oral storyteller. Like when I'm telling a story verbally to a group of people, I struggle a lot more. But if I write it out, I can tell a pretty good story, according to basically everyone in my life who's ever read my writing. Um, I have like a short story collection that I've been working on, and there's some poetry in there, and I need to write some more poems because I'm being particular and I want to have at least 6 through the 17 short stories that are in the process of being formatted right now and revised and things like that. But I actually, yeah, I'm in the process of writing a book of short stories. Well, writing is the loose term because I'm not actually writing it right now. Um, I'm doing the complicated bits where you gotta get the ISBN number and things like that because I'm planning on self-publishing, and writing has been one of my joys like forever. So it'll be nice to have a wider audience of people who also appreciate like some of the little characters I see in my head all the time. That'll be great. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. The idea is to get my name out there using the short stories because those are easier for me to write. They just go a lot faster. And if I'm doing really quick little short stories all the time, then I can, get them out there faster. And while those are collecting dust or whatever, and people are kind of like, oh, I've never read this before, I can focus on the story I've got brewing very deep in my head that I've wanted to write for a while now, but I need to hold off on it because it is a novel, and it is actually 3 novels probably. The idea is that that'll be like it's got 3 arcs, so it might be 3 stories. But the idea according to the advice I've been given is if you're doing the writing track, the idea is to put out your first book when your second book is partially written. So I kind of got to write some more short stories for the next book if I want to publish this one anytime soon, but you know, it's it's fine. Um, I'm not really in it for the like profits anyway. It's more of I want to get my writing out there. I want to see that people also enjoy my stuff. Um, what do I get rid of? Cobblestone, cobblestone, 1 wood plank. 2 sticks can be turned torches. Torches. Coal. Crafting table. Okay. But like I'm not doing the stories for the sake of money or anything. So like I'm not too worried about you need to do these things to make profits, but like the retention of the audience is the thing I'm worried about. Like people who come and buy my first book, I want them to be around to read the next few books, like even if they're just checking it out in a library instead of actually buying it for themselves. I'd want them to like investigate that and be like, read the story itself, because I'm more in it for the fact that I love writing and I love sharing stories and I love reading stories and things like that. That is a water bucket. So yeah. Oh shoot, that's not what I meant to do. So I would be, that is my goal with it, is more oriented towards getting people to read it rather than buying it. Hey, there's our diamond. What can I throw out? Oh goodness. We'll just split these into sticks. That's more than a stack. Yeah, that's more than a stack. Okay, 1 cobblestone can go out. We'll take the coal. And, yeah, I can pick up the gold. I'm gonna throw out the wheat for the diamond. There we go. There's another achievement down. I love that it's capitalized. I love that so much. That it's just like, yeah, we did it, we did it. So paranoid. These cannot be obsidian. I'm sorry, we're not risking the obsidian here because plenty of nightmares happen when you have diamonds and then you just mine them without checking out what's around them. Which, I don't know how many people still use that strategy or how many people care enough to try doing this, but this is how I learned how to do this, so we're gonna just carve out the diamonds and make sure there's no lava. That scared the life out of me. Okay. There we go. No lava underneath you. Alright, we're all good. Yay, diamonds! Is there anything for obsidian yet? Probably not. Okay, how many do I have? 7. So that's enough for a pickaxe. I will need the obsidian though, because now that we've got the diamond... Well, I can't get that. Unless I like... Can I pick it up and get it? No. Can't get that unless I'm on a server, I don't think. Unless we try throwing it at a villager. We'll see. We can try it with the villager. It's probably a bad idea, but... Need the diamond pickaxe for the sake of... Oh, that's funny. That is so funny. Okay. Where's the wood? There it is. That didn't work. Right. So we'll need a diamond pickaxe in order to pick up the obsidian. And these will just become sticks anyway, because I need to make the pickaxe, and then I need to throw out some more cobblestone. Shoot. Is there still gravel in my inventory? Probably not. I am pulling a complete blank here. There it is. There's the cobblestone that I need to throw out. Okay. And this is more than enough for another stack. Oh, thankfully it's not. Never mind. Okay, we'll pick you up. Put you here. Then we'll mine out some obsidian for that enchanting table. I don't think I can get diamonds to you because that's a server thing. But maybe I'll play on a server at some point and go for that. What do I get rid of now? Another 59. I can throw out the cobblestone. That's fine. I don't know how much obsidian I need. This is probably... Okay, so I need 4 for the enchanting table, so 18 probably for the full nether portal and the enchanting setup. So that'd probably be good for today. And then I need to get the calculator out and see how much iron I need. But I can probably get the rest of the iron in between episodes, because there is a lot of iron in this one. Like, I wasn't expecting to see this much as I went around, but I have nearly 2 stacks in my inventory, which is really nice. But I don't want to jinx it and say, oh, we have a ton of iron here that we can just use. because we don't actually have that much that we'll be able to use, but it'll be fine. For now, we just need to focus on getting our obsidian. And I think 1.8 is when they change the enchanting, so we're not there yet. Still got to use the annoying old enchanting setup where you click and guess. Click and click and click and guess. Which is probably why the AFK fishing thing seems like such a good idea. The only thing about that is the one I know how to do uses a juke or a note block. Well, note block's not as bad as a jukebox. Never mind. For some reason I was thinking that the note block needed the diamond, but that's the jukebox. So I'll have the redstone for that. I have a trapdoor that I'll need. Yeah, need the trapdoor, the pressure plate, fence post. I think I'm remembering the recipe right. Do that real quick. Just to be on the safe side, we're gonna do that. Yeah, I'll get some of this out of the way and then we'll go back up. I'll have an enchanting tail. Probably need to breed up some cows near the village. I need to get them near the village, actually. We need 8 more pieces of obsidian for this, and that'll be exciting. In terms of like so we have the obsidian stuff, but going back to what I was talking about before I found the cave, in terms of the stories I write, like most of them are, I can write realistic short stories, but like that's not my passion. I love writing fantasy. I love writing about like dragons and magical creatures and things like that. So the one I really want to write has dragons in it. Like that is part of the focal point. It's not the entire focal point because I also recently discovered that I just like character building is my favorite, one of my favorite things too. So I create the characters and then I put them in the situations and it's like it's great. It's ideal for me. So I put the characters in their situations and then from there I just I love watching how they develop over time. And I get a hard time from a lot of people because I kill off characters in my stories usually. The short story collection doesn't really have that at all because, you know, it's realistic stories, so it's just like people living their lives and things like that. But some of the other ones do actually have that. And it's not something that everyone's comfortable with, so I get it when people are like, "Oh, well, is this the one where you're killing people off?" And I'm like, "Well, I mean, people die a lot." And not to get like all deep or anything, but people do die, and there's tragedies that happen in the world and things like that. And this isn't supposed to like none of the deaths that I create are meant to glorify that. I might drown before I get this obsidian built. Break it. I might be resetting. I don't know if it was resetting or not, which is probably annoying. But I don't want to like glorify death when I write characters dying in like awful ways. It's just sometimes it's about the experience that the characters are going through. Sometimes it's that character needs to die so that I don't have um like there's a reason why the character dies and it's to like get through something specific. But I'm not like there's no death without a purpose, right? And some people do kill without a purpose when they write stories. I need to throw out another stack of cobblestone. Some people do kill off characters without purpose. I don't want to do that, but I think it happens sometimes where something needs to happen or there's shock value, and writers will kill off characters for like shock value. It shouldn't be the only reason you kill off characters. Sometimes it just makes sense that the character dies, or other times it's unrealistic for the character to have survived something. So it makes sense why the characters would die, but like other times it's like there's a balance to it and everyone knows like their own preference for like how this sort of thing works. Like sometimes characters die off and it's meant to do something for the characters. Other times they die off because they got themselves in a circumstance that makes sense for their character to get stuck in a circumstance that would do that. And those sorts of circumstances are also the circumstances where they would die. I don't know if I threw a torch there or if I just had one, but anyway, we're gonna go back up here. Yeah, rambling about character deaths. I don't know why I got into that so deep, but I did. Yeah. But like the storytelling is really fun to get into just because I love the idea, like everything has a history, everything has a story. There's a reason behind everything that exists. Like Minecraft has a story behind it, and then there's the potential for lore in Minecraft, and it's like, oh, that's cool. But I also like kind of ignoring the lore. Some of the things like in video games, I think people like to make their own lore if it's not expressly clear. So like there's clues to things and there's theories, but the theories also build up their own like opportunity for interpretation, and that makes for the option to make even more stories about it. So like if you create a character and you like pretend to be a character when you play Minecraft, then there's some story there too. And people will build their assumptions on characters. They always do. It's not always what the author intends, so there's always that room up to interpretation. That some people don't really understand, that there's that differential between the author and the um, audience. Like the author maybe didn't intend for something to be a certain way, but it ended up being interpreted that way just by virtue of like the circumstances, and maybe they didn't have full context for how that sort of thing worked, which is why research is important. And I hate research, but it is important. It just sucks. Um, like I'm sure there are people who love research, and I'm not saying anything against them. It's just I can't do it myself, and I don't have the patience for it usually. But I've had to do so much research for my own stuff already, and I'm not even um like very far into it, and it's just like I've done so much research and asked so many questions. It's like, oh, well, I guess I can ask a ton of questions about like how chickens are and things like that for the sake of well, chickens and dinosaurs are similar, and dragons are kind of like dinosaurs, I guess, in a way. They can be interpreted that way. And the way I'm interpreting it means that they will end up being, they'll be closely related to chickens and stuff like by biology, because that's just what I understand, and so that's what'll happen in the story. Like, is any of this something that the audience is going to know? No, they're not going to know that I was researching chickens for the sake of for dragons. They're not going to know the half of the weird stuff that you have to research, but you know, it's it's fun sometimes, but like putting the pieces together, like taking the research and turning it into a story, that's fun. I was initially so like I loved the story aspect of so many things and like puzzling pieces together to come to a conclusion. But I didn't realize this for quite a while, and it took me until college to realize that I don't actually like writing essays about it. Like I like writing stories based on things that have happened. I like taking what actually happened and modifying it so that something else happened. Anyway, getting back to the actually important subject. I didn't like writing essays about the things I read. I liked to um like I liked discussing it. Don't get me wrong, I love discussing it, but I didn't like writing an essay specifically with like the evidence and everything. I liked using interpretation specifically, and that wasn't the style for the degree I was going for. So I was an English major for less than a year before I dropped out of it. I didn't like that very much. So now I'm just kind of piddling around looking through my options. If nothing else, I'll have an associate's degree. But, there's a lot of change that happens, and I didn't expect to be where I am now. I certainly didn't expect to ever feel comfortable enough to like keep a consistent YouTube series going this long. Everything I've ever tried before, I'd start and then stop. Like, I think I was doing a playthrough of the Crystal Key on here, and that's archived now. But I was doing that. I did one episode and then gave up on it for like a year, and then I looked and I was like, ooh, I probably should do something with that. So I privated that video, but everything else that's on my channel, usually I delete it. I've started archiving it now so that it's still kind of there, but people can't access it still. I need to find more iron. Yeah. Go ahead and grab emerald. Yeah, so I'm like kind of all over the place, as always. This is nothing new. But yeah. It's funny how like things change. Like I never would have seen myself willingly leaving college after a semester to go to a different college just immediately, and that was scary when it happened, but you know, we all have experiences that we have to learn through, and I think that was a good experience for me. Like I don't regret going to the first college I went to, like at all. I don't regret transferring. Everything about my experience was really nice and really good. I still definitely learned a lot from being here and being there in terms of like my education, so that was good. I might be changing from actually like I keep changing my mind about what I want to do because I just don't completely know. But I mean, I am a journalist right now, so I might go into like a journalism field, find a degree program that'll help me with that more, give me a better understanding because I write articles and things like that, but I also write short stories, so it's like, I want to write my stories, so I thought for sure, oh, English is the place for me. No. There's a complication to it because it's just like there's more that goes into it than you think sometimes, some of those programs, and I don't think I'm the first to ever realize that, but it's good to, oh, zombie villager. That's cool. I'm not the first to ever realize that. I know that, but it's nice to see, like, sometimes when you think you're the only one going through something, it's nice to know that there's other people going through it. Because I just never thought that I was going to ever change my path. I wanted to go for that English degree for like years. So when I was in high school, that was what I went for. I was planning to go into English, so I took a ton of English classes. So like a lot of critical thinking and all of that sort of thing. And you gotta change your perspective on a ton of issues and things like that. But I really wanted to write was my thing. So when I had to write papers instead of stories, that was kind of where it started killing it for me. And I was like, oh, I put too much stock in the idea of this having any connection to writing stories. And there is merit in reading and analyzing fiction. I'm not saying there isn't. I'm just saying it's not the career field for me. Um, writing papers on other people's writing is not what I want to do. I want to write my own stories. So like I will read other people's stuff. I will analyze it, but I don't like writing papers about it. So if I never have to write another paper after I graduate, I will be happy. Like I don't have to do any more analysis or those like research-based papers and things like that that they make you write for all those classes. If I don't have to write another one of those, I'd be very happy. I'm not in that place now, but I would love to be there someday. One of the funny things I noticed was, so all the classes I've been taking for my associate's degree, don't actually transfer to the degree I'm thinking of changing to. So like everything I'm doing this semester isn't going to transfer when I change my degree program, which means I'm going to be in college for another 2 years. plus the stuff I've already been in college, so that's a little annoying, but it's whatever. I mean, I have a consistent paying job and things like that. I can survive another year of college because I was initially planning on going to a more expensive college in the first place. So I did have the money saved up for that. So I will have to, I'll just use that for the extra years I have to go to college because thankfully I'm not as, like the college I switched to is less expensive than the first college I was at for my English degree. So I'll be fine with that. I know there's a creeper there, but I can't get him. I haven't seen a single spawner yet, which is also weird. But you know, whatever. I mean, technically the mission is accomplished, so if I go to the surface, I should be fine, right? That should be fine. I have plenty of iron. I have how many stacks? 1, 2. I have 3 stacks of iron with me. I actually have a lot more food than I thought I would need, which is good. It's good to have more food than you need. I just need to find my way out of here now. And that's probably going to be the hard part, actually. Okay, so let's see. There's a creeper. I thought for sure I'd get him. Guess not. Okay. There's probably nowhere to go there because that's something I had to light up. See, I don't know why I'm not getting out of the water. I'm trying to jump and it's not working. Oh, there we go. But that was like the sort of thing I was dealing with that spawner from earlier when I was talking about mob spawning and things like that. Right. You get turned into you. Get turned into you. Okay. I had torches in my inventory still. I just processed that just now. Okay. I mean, I can't just leave this. Oh, well, here we go. I said something and now there's a spider spawner. Okay. Go, 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 go. Dang it. Got me. Die. There's another one. You're just a spider, though. You're not an actual cave spider. Where's the skeleton? Okay. I'm healing. I'm healing. Oh, that is a lot of XP, though. Why do they have these, like, weird gaps above the spawners? Every time. Almost every time. There's, like, a weird gap. No. So I want to give an explanation why I ran into a creeper there. One of the rails didn't get picked up and I wanted it. It's not a good reason to run into a creeper, but you know, it was the reason. See, I said something about those spawners, and now there's spawners everywhere. Or I guess this one's the same spawner, so it's gone now. But like, yeah. So much here. So much. There's more gold. I don't have the inventory space for most of this, though. I would love to find a spawner nearby. I don't think I will find one, but I would love to find one. Put another torch here. Eat. Find my stuff. We can make golden apples now. And I think we can also make enchanted golden apples. So we'll have some notch apples under our belt, which will be nice. Don't know how useful they'll be, all things considered, but you know. We'll see. That is a lot of zombies, actually. Like a suspicious amount. Why are they all zombies? Stay out of my hitbox. Go away. Where are you coming from? Over there? What? Okay. Seriously though? This is actually a weird amount of zombies. My sword broke. That's just what I needed. Thank you. Thank you. There's a creeper there. Get a timeout. Thanks. Oh, for goodness sake. Come on. Timeout. Let me craft a new sword. Thanks, game. Right. New sword. Need a stick here. Should I make a diamond sword? I'll make a diamond sword. It's no big deal. You go there. You become torches. There we go. Problem solved. Okay, and then you go back in the inventory because I don't want to deal with that. Right, we're gonna go this way now. Just for this. Oh, it's dying. This is not how I planned for this to go. Ooh, okay. I'll take more rails. Totally down for more iron and more rails. If I have to throw out another stack of cobblestone, I will. I don't need cobblestone much right now, but I might eventually. We'll take the minecart probably. I don't know about the chest. Can we break the chest and just take the minecart? Is it allowed? I don't know. We'll see what's in the chest though. Maybe it's a saddle. Maybe just maybe there's a saddle in here. Nope. But there is a diamond. We'll take the diamond. This is actually kind of good stuff. Okay. What do I get rid of? Got that. Get rid of the cobblestone. Okay. We'll get rid of. There is no more. Okay, there's no more cobblestone there. Well, I'd rather have that. So, we'll take that. There we go. There we go. Okay. Time to get out of here. I don't think the thing was supposed to be there, but that's fine. Now we're gonna go this way. Take more flint if I can find it. Okay. So there's more passage here. Cool beans. Right. We'll light that up just for the sake of it. And then go up. There's another one. Take those. What do I get rid of in here? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. We're on the timer now. Right, what do we get rid of? Okay. We'll get rid of that, I guess. I can make a bow. Don't need that. That'll be fine. Yep. Okay. Stop giving me things that I want to put in my inventory. What is this? Okay. What do I get rid of here? I have 54 cobblestone, but I need the cobblestone. Well, I guess I have 57 of that, so I'd rather have the enchanted book with power 4 on it than the other. Is that a spawner? Is that where I came from? I wish it was a spawner, but then I would also have to find more inventory space. Oh man, this is tricky. I don't think I'm going to edit this one. This is just going to be long, or it's going to be 2 parts. We'll see. Yeah. I'll record an intro and an outro, an F1, and just randomly stick it somewhere. Dude. Hey. That's not nice. You're right here. That's right. There's a spawner here. Come here. Come here, you. Where'd you go? You're not out. Okay. Why are you still here? Stop. Stop. No! Oh, I'm gonna die here. Oh, I'm gonna die here. We're gonna stand here. Lock this off. Torch here. Eat. Eat, eat, eat. Why is it the spider spawners are always the ones that get me? Okay. We're gonna sit here and we're gonna heal up. All the way up. Okay. Yep. I think that's where we'll break off for today, though. Yeah, I think that's where we'll go for today. So, thanks for watching. We'll continue this mining expedition in the next one. Because obviously this is getting quite long, and I am dying a little bit. I should be going to the surface now, but, you know, given the current circumstances and the fact that I have no control over myself when I'm caving, that is not the case. Thank you so much for watching. Again, feel free to subscribe if you want to be able to find my content easier. Leave a like if you want to. Leave a comment if you have any thoughts that you want to share, as always. And again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.